So hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ames's Corner. How you all doing out there? So it's the end of another pretty busy day, kind of not as busy as some of the other days, and I made a pretty good time lapse of the whole day. I had some interesting stuff happen. I had to suck start a truck. Yeah. I feel a little dirty around the mouth area. I feel a little dirty, but yeah, an old 89 Ford F-250, which isn't here anymore. I had to help the guy out, and we had to do a bunch of work to it. But every time you got to start the truck, you have to suck start it. So, anyways, guys. Why don't you guys check out the time lapse and see how today went? But I figured I'd take a second to show you one of the things that we have to put up with working on people's cars. And one of those things can be, you know, working on an old beat-up Ford truck like this thing here. It's in all right shape, but just up here in New England, this is an 89, and it's rusty and needs a lot of work. This truck's been to a couple other places who kind of hacked it up a little bit. But what we got to do today to get this thing safe to drive is I got this power brake booster the customer supplied in a box. The EGR valve tube is Mickey Moused, and another thing that happened to this truck is someone else did some exhaust manifolds, and the studs snapped. Not uncommon to have that happen. But they were drilling out the old studs, and they drilled into one of the coolant passages in the head. So I shipped this back to the person who did that. It's another shop that we do business with. I mean, it happens. It's the kind of thing that happens. It's not like they just were drilling into it with reckless abandon. But we gave them a chance to fix it before we let the customer know, and they fixed it yesterday and got it back to us. But yeah, I got to get replacing that booster. One of the things that sometimes we have to deal with is, you know, customers have these ignition interlock devices that it's basically a breathalyzer that lets you start the car. And they give us one of these. This is a little breather pipe that was in a sealed, sterile bag, and I'm the only person that's used it, so use it again. Now, I'll tell you, it's so easy. It would be so easy for me to just jump what this thing does in the truck and make the truck run, but I guess if you tamper with that, the person that owns it can get in a lot of trouble for it. So we kind of gotta, as tempting as it is to just you know, rig around it, we don't want to do that. So we have to suck start. That's what we call it, suck starting a truck or suck starting a car. So this is kind of a unique one where you got to give it, like, you got to go from suck to blow to suck to blow. You know, you got to give it a real good, you got to put a real good smile on this one's face. So let's see what this is like. Hopefully those couple of beers I had last night aren't going to cause any problems this morning. So let's see if I passed. Yeah, I'm not a drunk. Told you I'm not a drunk. So anyways, guys, I gotta get this thing in because this thing's gonna want me to blow into it again in like 30 seconds to a minute to 5 minutes to an hour. It doesn't tell you, it's just random. Guys, it's about the end of the day, and it's about time to bring this, oh, what is it, 86, 88, 87, 86, 87, 88? No, 85. That was close. So I got about time to bring this 85 560 SL in. Neat car, neat car. It's a V8 car, which I don't think there was a whole lot of these body styles as a V8. I think they were mostly their 6-cylinder. Let's take a look under the hood here. And yeah, there it is. I want to say that's because this is a 560, that means this would be a 5.6 liter. Is it an 8 or a 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's an 8. That's weird. The tag says 5.6 V6, but those are A plug wires on the coil. So yeah, 5.6 liter V8. So this car's been sitting under a cover, under some hay or something for a few years now, but starts right up and runs great. I guess what they were bringing it in to have a sticker. It's got a few little issues like that. Gotta fix that. We gotta put it up, make sure all the ball joints are tight and the brakes are all good, and came in for its sticker, but on the way here the throttle stuck full throttle on them. That must have been a fun ride, but gotta get it in, make sure the throttle's fixable. It probably just needs a little lube. I believe these use a bunch of mechanical linkages that are probably a little gummed up. We did wash this engine bay. It was full of mouse nests and twigs and branch stuff, you know, fallout from wherever it was sitting for however long. So why don't we pull this thing in? We'll put it up on the lift, and we'll see what's really going on under there. And we get the I've still got the time-lapse camera running, so we'll have this on time-lapse too. So yeah, let's pull it in. Now it definitely it definitely smells like it's been sitting for some time. It's just got the mouse nest, urine-y, old car, wetness smell to it. But not as bad as I've smelt. I bet you this one will clean up pretty nice. Thing will starts right up. Starts right up. Which is a good sign. Sounds pretty nice for an old Mercedes. Now, usually I would take a car like this for on a road test before I bring it up on the lift, but because that throttle's sticking, that's not really something I want to deal with out in the traffic. It's almost 5 o'clock and it's pretty busy right now out there on the street, so I'll just idle it in the bay and we'll see what's really going on. Alright. Well, alright guys, the radio's blaring in the shop, so I'd like to give you a walk around live, but it being a work day, you guys are gonna have to settle for the time lapse, and maybe we'll get into this car a little more if I get a chance. So I gotta get to work. I got the 9.5, the Project 9.5 rally wagon here. I drove it today with the repair plate. I'm still trying to save up the money to pay the sales tax, the registration fees, and all of that. And then it's going to need a sticker right away, and I got to get the windshield on it. But just got some other stuff to pay for. We got then we can get this thing on the road, and then we can get into there it is. then we can get into doing everything I want to do to it, you know, raising it up, put some nice meaty tires on it, and turn the thing into an off-road rally machine. I think I've named the car. I think one of you guys out there named the car in the comments, and it's going to be the Saab 9.5 Monte Carlo. I think that's a good name for it. And any of you Saab guys that know the old 9.5s and 9.6s were used back in the 60s. Saab used the Monte Carlo name way back then, and those cars had kind of the rally heritage to them. So I want to kind of pay homage to the 60s Saabs, which a car I can sleep in, a car I can rally in. That's kind of what I'm doing. I want to kind of bring the 60s back to the later model Saabs. That and another reason I want to call it the Monte Carlo is to honor Eric Carlson. I think that'd be a nice thing to do. Another one of you guys mentioned I should put his one of his rally numbers on the doors of it, and I'm kind of toying with that. I don't know if I want to completely race car it out because you get a lot more attention, but honestly, I think when I get this thing lifted up and put the tires under it, it's going to get a lot of attention anyways. So yeah, I'm thinking on running some of the numbers, some of his rally numbers. He's got I don't remember them off the top of my head, but there are 3 or 4 different numbers he ran back in the day. So I'm kind of going to pay homage to him and homage to the 60s Saabs. So anyways, guys, it's the end of a long day. You guys saw the time lapse. So I'm going to I got to get these hands cleaned up, put the rest of my tools away, clean my box up, and go home and get something to eat, get a shower, and relax for the night. And yeah, awesome day, boys. Until next time, keep it out of the cabbage.